Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, November 13th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, the owners of a daycare center in Clinton are cleaning up tonight after a car crashes into the building Tuesday night. Patrol officers spotted the car speeding on Fox Run Drive and tried several times to get the vehicle to pull over. Police say the driver lost control while trying to make a turnoff of Woodyard Road. The car broke through a cement pillar in Sterling Walker's yard before crashing into the garage of the Woodyard Road nursery and bursting into flames. Police had to pull the driver over.
I seen this flashing out the window, so I got up and looked outside. One of Clinton's finest was out there, the big fire engine, and they was hooking up the hose for the meter. I guess they didn't have a meter up in this area. I thought they did.
This is definitely a speed problem. This is why I put these pillars here, because I didn't want anybody to come into my house. I mean, this literally is a speedway. There's no way that you can crack this cinder block pillar in half and push debris all the way over there without speeding being involved. There's just no way it could happen.
Prince George's police have charged the driver, 44-year-old Stacy Porter of the district, with driving under the influence, fleeing and eluding police and related traffic offenses. She was hospitalized with minor injuries to her face and ankle.
Well, close to a dozen vehicles were set on fire deliberately this morning at Watkins Regional Park in Upper Marlboro. Officials say someone stole a car, then set it ablaze, which then led to a bigger fire that involved numerous other vehicles. This all happened around 5:30 this morning.
One of my staff members called me at about 4:55 this morning to report some vehicles on fire in the park. And at that point, we contacted the fire board and the park police.
As up to 10 cars had been burned. And when I say cars, I mean a combination of cars and minivans and small buses had been burned. 9 of these vehicles belong to the Maryland National Park and Planning Commission, and 1 was privately owned. Upon further investigation by our Office of the Fire Marshal, they determined that the 1 privately owned car is where the fire started and then spread to the other cars. Last night or this morning there was a pretty good wind that probably aided in the rapid spread of the fire. It burned freely for a couple hours before it was ever noticed and the fire department was called. No injuries have occurred. Fire investigators have labeled this fire as arson with an estimated fire loss of about $110,000.
Police also tell us that the owner of the stolen vehicle had no idea that it was missing. So far, no suspects have been named. However, a surveillance camera in the park may help officials solve this crime.
A car fire in Laurel turns deadly after firefighters working to extinguish the blaze discover a body inside. The incident happened just after 1 this afternoon at the intersection of Route 197 and Brockbridge Road. Little information is available at this point. Both Prince George's fire and law enforcement officials are investigating the incident.
2 Americans died in the Philippines after Typhoon Haiyan struck the country on Friday with winds approaching nearly 200 miles per hour. And the State Department says that number could increase. The official death toll has risen to more than 1,800, but thousands more are feared dead. 9 million people have been affected by the storm in the nation of more than 7,000 islands.
Delegate Heather Mazier has chosen the charismatic pastor of a large Prince George's church as her running mate in the 2014 gubernatorial race. Mazier plans to introduce the Reverend Delman Coates, senior pastor of Mount Enon Baptist Church in Clinton, as her choice for lieutenant governor during an announcement tonight in Silver Spring. The team would be the second Montgomery-Prince George's alliance in the Democratic race. Attorney General Doug Gansler, a Montgomery resident, chose Delegate Jolene Ivey of Prince George's to run with him. Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, also from Prince George's, recruited Howard County Executive Ken Allman for his ticket.